Greetings to all of you. This is Dr. Rahul Bihari, author of the Dreampickers. I am here to discuss a very interesting episode which happened recently. Last week I went to see Christopher Nolan's Inception, and believe me, I was astonished to find that the core concepts of the film are the same as described in my book. In Inception, the hero, Dom Cobb, is a man who steals ideas from people's dreams, or in other words, he is a dream picker. In the later part of the film, he is hired to implant a destructive thought in the subconscious mind of an industrialist, Ronald Fisher, while he is asleep and dreaming. On waking up, Mr. Fisher regards the implanted idea as his own and executes it in the real world. This has been described as the concept of Inception. Now listen to this excerpt from the Dreampickers. Within our physical body is a subtle body which forms our core. This subtle body is known as the astral body, or sometimes as the soul. When a person sleeps, the astral body floats right on top of his or her physical body. The human beings you see here are all the chosen ones. Their sphere of activity is such that they require hands-on practical training to implement the idea given to them from the scepter of light. So as they sleep, the dream pickers pick up their astral bodies from atop their physical bodies and bring them here for training. Before they wake up the next day, their souls are returned to their bodies. Most of the chosen ones forget their astral tour after waking up, while some of them may remember it as a dream. However, the training remains in the subconscious mind and is revealed as their own thought or action at the appropriate time. And the world perceives it as an invention, innovation, or an exemplary performance, not knowing that this is where it came from. Excerpt closed. Coming back to Inception, on entering Mr. Fisher's dream, Dom Cobb finds a militarized barrier around his mind, which prevents the unauthorized entry of thoughts and ideas. In the Dreampickers, Lama Dharamjyoti explains a psychic barrier to the protagonists of the story, Tulsi and Rudra. Sample this excerpt. You will be receptive to anyone thinking about you and also have access to all minds. An exception would be the enlightened souls who possess a protective barrier around their minds. Transfer of thoughts and psychic suggestions to enlightened minds is automatically sealed as per suitability, said Lama Dharamjyoti. Everything bad, devastation, disease, war and crime, disintegration of human values and character are continuously created and perpetuated by Kal. Hence, the sentient beings protect themselves from such despicable thought signals through psychic barriers. There are many other similarities which are difficult to ignore. For example, the name Fisher also features in my book. Inducing a sedative on a long flight, two people being in the same dream together, the difference in time in the real world and the dream world, etc. At this juncture, I must clarify that the story of Inception is very different from the Dreampickers, but the core concepts which form the pillars of Christopher Nolan's Inception are conspicuously described in my novel. It is worth mentioning that Christopher has received much acclaim for his most innovative concepts and original ideas. Further, you will be interested to know that the Dreampickers was completed in the year 2008. On January 7, 2010, the book became available on sale on Amazon Kindle. In February this year, the Dreampickers was shortlisted for the Amazon Breakthrough Novel Award. A hard copy is underway and would soon be available on Amazon.com. To participate in this discussion, you can visit my blog on the dreampickers.blogspot.com. To get a deeper insight into the paranormal background of this book, visit www.thedreampickers.com. You can write to me at thedreampickers@gmail.com or rahulbihari@yahoo.com. Rahul Bihari, by the way, is my name and is spelled as RAHULBIHARI. In the end, I invite all discerning book readers to read the Dreampickers and scrutinize these amazing similarities for themselves. I will be back with more on this interesting coincidence. Thank you for your patience. God bless.